Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm just making this video for future me and also my friend. So I'm just gonna do a little video showing my castle. This is a PvP server, but it's generally been pretty, tame because Vrising, nobody really wants to raid each other, or else, um, they might get raided back and nobody wants that shit. So, anyway, this is the base. I'm just gonna do a little pan for the outside. Now keep in mind when making this base, I did try and like focus on aesthetics a little bit, but I mainly care about protection and also efficiency of the space. Um, a lot went into this base in terms of making it. A lot of trial and error, a lot of fucking hours. Um, and so I'm just gonna show you the base real quick. So the entrance, come in here. I honeycomb the shit out of it. So that way, if people were to break in, they have to break through all these lines of defenses. This is the first room. When it's raid time, which is like 10 to 12 or something like that, I'm gonna fill these up with banshees, which is a tip I got from a YouTube video I watched. I'm gonna use that tip as an extra line of defense, so that banshees are really annoying. So and they fear you and shit, so it should be like really annoying to get through them. I mean, most people will be able to get through them, but like they're gonna use resources like healing to get through this, and that's just gonna make them weaker for the next fight. So doesn't matter which side of the base you come in, every side of the base is honeycombed. Before it wasn't. When I first started making this base, it wasn't. Before, everything was on the first floor, because you know how your base has a lower level, then you can't have as many claims. So eventually I moved everything over. I used to have this like courtyard thing over there, in that direction, um, but I moved it over here in front of the only entrance to the actual main base. Um, and I have a TP here just in case, because like um, it's the center point of the entire castle. And so if I do decide to spawn banshees in, we could just dash to it and then just TP. Um, but yeah. Anyway, this is the main entrance. So I'm just going through as if like I'm the enemy. Even though we normally would just take the TP because it's like a lot easier. The TP, I have it set up so the TP is like all the TPs in the base are all right next to each other, so that way it makes it more convenient to get around the base. As you can see, I put black wallpaper on the entire base itself on the outside, and I also put red torches on the outside of the base. So here's like the main hallway. So the farther you get up into the base, the less defenses there are, and the more open it is, because it's like if they're already getting past that point, they're already probably getting all the loot. But either way, I still have doors throughout the entire base just in case they do somehow get through our defenses. Our defenses right now aren't great because my units need like good armor, which I'm gonna work on. Um, but yeah, so I just decided to. I used to have the tailoring room right. Actually, no, the blacksmith right there. But I didn't want the blacksmith this close to the first like entrance of the base, because if they're smart, they'll just go straight to the blacksmith, and then they don't need to go even further, and they'll just like skip the entire servant room. So I use this space just for the prison. Right now the prison's pretty shit because I only have two 100% bloods. The rest are essentially pretty much useless. This cleric I might use, but I want to wait till I get like a better uh, holy unit, so that way I can replace that unit and then put this cleric in once I can't find like anything better. I have this just because it looks cool, and also when I'm turning people into mutants, I mean not mutants, but when so if you don't know, you can increase the blood quality of prisoners with this, but it has a 35% chance to turn them into a mutant, which pretty much kills them. This is really good. So far, I've never gotten a mutant, but just in case it does become mutant, I'd rather have it behind bars. I'm not sure if they kill other prisoners, but I do not want to find out. I have this, which is not a door, but it's just a wall that looks cool. And if people break into this room, I mean, it's gonna suck ass, but it's like, it's whatever, you know? They'll spend their resources breaking in through this door just to kill, like, you know, prisoners, and then, like, cool, that hinders us, but, like, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's not like they're getting to our actual loot. Anyway, you know, I have it all looking nice in here. As I said before, I do focus a little bit on, cosmetics as well as protection. But yeah, I wanted to make it look nice because, you know, if we're gonna live here for a while, it might as well make it look nice. The server resets in like 16 days. So yeah. So I try to keep the theme consistent. So like general area rooms like hallways have white lights, while like actual specific rooms have their own specific lights, and everything has their own wallpapers. Hallways all have this exact same wallpaper just because it looks nice and also brightens up the area. Eventually I'm gonna replace these um, wall lights with better ones, but I don't have the schematics for it yet. Anyway, you come down here. So the enemy would have to come down here and then go through here. And then this room's big enough for my light weavers to dash around in, which is kind of nice. I got it. So I'm going for like one paladin for a tank, and then two clerics for two healers, and then two light weavers for my DPS and mages. I'm not sure what else is optimal, but you know, it's okay. Um, and then our coffins are right there. I'm thinking about moving them just because it'd be safer, but at the same time, it looks nice where it is because, you know, it fits the whole theme of the room, and also on top of that, it's with all the coffins and the throne, and I don't know. I'm not really sure what I want to do there, and I also don't know where I'd put them, to be honest. I put the castle heart here because this is the lowest floor you can put it on. You can't put on a floor with stairs, apparently, which I found out. I even made it look nice in the inside, which is excessive, but you know, it's like OCD moment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's this changing mirror. I don't know. I just felt like putting this here. I probably could move it, maybe. I don't know. And then I put old gear here for putting it on these guys. So yeah, here's the throne. It looks kind of fancy. I probably can make it better, but you know, I'm not that creative, so I'm just like working with what I got and just kind of experimenting as I go. I've never actually hit endgame in this game. This is the very first time I got endgame. I beat every single boss, which is the first time. The last time I played this game, I beat Shreks only. And last time I played also, there was no Gloomrot update, so they like made the progression system a lot longer, but just kind of nice. But at the same time, it's like holy shit. Anyway, this is the tailoring room. I think it looks pretty nice. I put yellow lights just because I didn't want white lights. It looked nice with white lights, but like, you know how I wanted the hallways with white lights, so I was like, I don't want, you know, the same shit. Anyway, I got all my tailoring mats in here. I might need another chest depending on how much we use space. I've been trying to use the materials as I get them, trying not to waste and not trying to like stockpile and everything. Um, but yeah. Um, anyway, so yeah, this is the basic tailoring room. So the three TPs are right here. This one takes you down to here. And then the red one takes you to the third floor. Keep in mind, this is like the second floor. And then the blue one takes you to the fourth floor. I'm just gonna walk through it though, even though we mainly take the TPs, because I put the TPs in the center of everything. So yeah, I made the stairway all fancy today. Oh, I forgot that. I'll do that later. But yeah, I made the stairway all fancy and, you know, kept the white light theme. I just chose these windows today, and I think they look really nice. And I have these doors just for the outside, just because it, like, looks cooler. So yeah, if you go this way, this is the pretty overly excessive alchemy room. I want it kind of big though, because like you can spawn, you know, mobs with this, so like having a lot of rooms kind of nice. Also, like, I had so much space up in this like floor, because keep in mind I never used the expansion that allows you to build multiple floors, so I had so much room I didn't know what to do with it, so I kind of made this a gigantic room, because like I didn't want like an L-shaped room or something, you know. I want it, so like I decided to just make it a big blob, and it's nice and roomy, you know. And then what I did for convenience is I put a door here just to go into the library. And keep in mind, every single room has different wallpapers and lights. I think I said that already, but yeah. And then I put a door here, just for ease of access, and also for symmetry. And then, I got a door here, and then we got this hallway. So I mainly put I put this door here yesterday, because, I didn't, just in case if they do break in to this place, if they skip the library, which most people should, they would just walk down this hallway. So I put another door here just for extra protection, because keep in mind, they have to like break through it, and like that's not easy at all. It takes like long ass time, or a bunch of stone golems, and like that's really costly. At this point, if you're getting this far on my base, you're spending probably more resources than you're gonna get out of it, because I put all the good shit in the back. Anyway, here's the red teleport I was talking about. So this goes directly to the center of the entire third floor. It looks pretty nice. I like how this came out, especially this. I was experimenting with this. This used to be on the first floor. I moved it up, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make this a little balcony, and then I also wanted it to be roofed. That way, you know, you don't get burnt. And then have the torches all set up, and it just looks really nice, in my opinion. Eventually, I'm gonna get better torches, I'm pretty sure. This is the woodworking room. So yeah, it's self-explanatory. The woodworker, the grinder, and then the chest's full of a lot of shit. But yeah, those resources are pretty valuable. The alchemy room's also, the alchemy room, I wouldn't mind if they took every single thing in it, because like it's really not hard to get like alchemy shit. So over here we got my plants, and then I decided to make this a mushroom and fiber seed chest. But yeah, so if we go back to my garden, which you saw at the beginning of the video, I decided to put moss all the way around the base walls, just so it looks nice. The trees and the plants aren't grown, so it's not gonna look as pretty as it normally should. But I plan on filling every single one of these crop plots with plants, but it's gonna take a while to get all that seeds. But yeah, this is my cotton, so like I have a pretty good amount, and this is my roses. So yeah, I get like a lot of resources from my garden. It's not, you know how I said like, it's not just aesthetic, it's like practicality. Um, I also have a tree farm here, which is pretty cool. So that way you don't have to go out and get trees. And I did put these like um, canopies just so that way you wouldn't get like burned while out here. 'Cause you know, uh, it's convenience. You know, it's practicality. So that's why I did that. And also, uh, I decided to put a door here because you know symmetry. Anyway, this was supposed this balcony was supposed to only go to here, but then I said fuck it. I got all this space. Might as well like extend it all the way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. This floor could have been extended even more, but I wanted it like even. I didn't want it I didn't want it uh like very like have a bunch of holes and not be even and stuff. So and also I think because like I was gonna have like a floor behind the staircase, but like I didn't want to do that. It looks a lot better like this, I think. So yeah, up here kept it consistent. This hallway's got nothing in it right now, but eventually I might put like fancy shit in it just to look nice. Here's the blue teleporter, by the way. This is the last teleporter. This goes from here to here. Um, so this is the main room, so that's why we use it. I was thinking about changing the teleporters to a different location in the base, but it kind of just works because you know the carpet just kind of works. I don't know. I might change in the future, but it might be a while until I do that. Here's the jewelry room. And I'm probably gonna upgrade these chests to bigger chests eventually, but right now I don't really need to because I just combined all my little gems into the biggest gems. So yeah, and then I put a little devourer there. I only put devourers in rooms where I like really need it. So I put one in the library. Wait, no, I think the library. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I put one in the library to deconstruct books I don't need, and then I put one in here to deconstruct, um, uh, like jewelry and gems and other stuff I don't need, like these jewels. Yeah. I plan on only keeping the tier 3s. And I just made a bunch of like siege golems because I plan on raiding, because we just hit endgame. So I'm gonna take out bases that look like they don't have like that many defenses, and because I have bat form, I could scout preemptively. Um, but I'm also gonna like probably not go for like the little guys. So this is the most important room in the entire base. It is also the farthest away from anything. This is the blacksmith room. All our best shit's in here, and if they get in here, oh then, well, GG. I guess we just move to a different server, because like this is like the best stuff. So yeah, I just got rid of all my copper coins today for some more plants. Um, this is shattered weapons, and then if you go over here, we got all our ores. I made a bunch of whetstone today. I'm gonna try and use most of the copper up. Um, I'm just using it as I get it. I'm not trying to hoard anything. I don't like hoarding stuff. But yeah, as you can see, I made a lot of whetstone. But yeah. And yeah, even more whetstone, and then even more whetstone. So yeah, because I wanted to get rid of all my stone dust, and I kind of forgot what stone dust is used for. And I had like a plethora of it. So I was like, might as well like get rid of it. So now I have a bunch of whetstone, which I'm gonna have to turn into scourge stone. And if you play this game, you know what that means. It's these things, and then scourge stone get turned into spectral dust, and then spectral dust can be turned into dark silver or used for other stuff. Yeah. So that's the base. Yeah, I don't know. If you liked it, I guess leave a like or something, and maybe leave a comment on like what you liked, what you didn't like, maybe what I could improve, and that will be all. Thanks for watching. See ya.